Let's go.
Yes, welcome to another episode, the second episode of the Stay Umble Fantasy Podcast. I am Josh, your host. Boys, we got a draft on Friday.
Can't wait.
How we feeling?
Nervous, excited.
Yeah.
Yep. I can't wait.
Best day of the year.
This is my favorite time of the year.
It's
fantasy football season.
All right, I got two questions for you guys. Aaron, I'll start with you.
Okay.
What's going into our live draft? What's your opinion on stacking wide receivers and quarterbacks? Is that something you look for, or not really?
It's definitely not the strategy. Like I'm not going into this draft. I haven't gone into any draft looking for the stack, but definitely if I get that receiver early, or if I grab that quarterback early, whatever quarterback, it definitely would affect my decision. You know, come a pick, if that player's in the range of wide receivers or quarterbacks I want to take, one of them happens to be a stack, I think it would be a tiebreaker, because I mean, you got your quarterback throwing touchdowns and passes to your receiver. It's like a double whammy there. So it can be amazing for sure.
It's a good feeling for sure.
It is, but also at the same point, you have your quarterback and wide receiver both have terrible games. It's two players hurt. So there's two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
A little off topic, but same idea. I've been in the mocks. I'm letting some information out here, so. I know.
Bracket's listening.
I know,
like a hawk.
I mean, yes, but some of the mocks I've been taking that Derrick Henry on the turn and pairing him with Lamar.
Yeah,
and,
right.
That duo to me is disgusting.
That is a great stack.
That's a run-heavy team, and I'm going to get either or. Either touchdown is going to me.
Yeah.
I can't believe you brought up Derrick Henry. I can't believe his fall, or them not thinking that he's going to be, a top 5 option now that he's, getting older, or what have you.
I don't even care that he's that old. He's the freak.
No.
He's just a freak of an athlete.
Okay, take him in the first round then.
Take
him in the first round.
I may.
Take him at 11.
Yeah, take him at 11.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Come on.
Yeah.
Are you worried that Lamar doesn't make it to you at that 3-11?
Especially if
I mean he's the third off the board.
Yeah.
It's going to be Hurts and Allen, so
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he would make it back.
I don't think Lamar's the first one off the board, but it just scares me because once one quarterback goes, it's like a domino effect. Everyone starts
panicking.
Everyone gets a little
people start panicking. Yeah.
And then they just start dropping.
Aaron, did you hear do you listen to Matthew Berry at all?
I mean, I'll see his clips here and there. I wouldn't say that I follow him particularly.
So they do a show on Peacock, and today he announced. So 2 years ago, he announced that his ride or die player for fantasy season was Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I think he finished like 3rd overall.
Yeah. Okay.
Last year he picked Jalen Hurts, or it was the year before. He finished 1st overall, and he just announced today his ride or die is Kyler Murray.
Hey, there you go. I mean, Kyler is, I go back and forth between him and AR. At least ADP-wise, they're relatively close. So,
all right,
it's a good pick.
Right.
It's a good pick. He scares you, is that what you said?
Yeah, but I think Marvin Harrison is the next big thing, and I think Marvin Harrison is just the type of receiver where anybody can be a quarterback for him.
But are you concerned that Kyler isn't going to be a good quarterback anymore? He's just not good.
Worried, that offense. I don't know.
That offense should score.
It should.
In my
Hey,
opinion.
there's a little thing I want to.
Injury. It's just a little.
Yeah, but it's
two. Scary.
No, see, 2 years removed from the injury, I've got no problem with that.
Yeah.
But also their defense is atrocious, which honestly, at the end of the day, kind of helps the offense in a sense that they're going to be down. They're going to be needing to score points all the time. The game script is going to be negative for them, so they're going to be throwing the football. Kyler's maybe going to be playing a little bit of hero ball, so
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, James Conner, whoever their wide receiver 2 will be, Greg Dortch or Michael Wilson
I
maybe.
think it's
Like,
Michael Wilson.
yeah, they could have some value. So I like it.
Yeah. All right, I got one more question for each of you. Same question for both of you. What's your opinion or philosophy, I should say, going into a draft? Do you look to take handcuffs of running backs that you drafted, or do you look to take handcuffs that you see other guys drafting?
I mean, I would say I definitely want more of the handcuffs, for my running back. If you
Yeah.
draft, especially in the first 2 rounds, you definitely want to get one of those backups because they're usually like a plug and play if that guy gets injured. I'll say the one backup that I think is valuable no matter what is Tyler Algier. Like, it
Yeah.
sounds like he's going to still be decently involved in that offense. So, like, if you need to play someone, especially with how good that offense should be, it's not bad. Plus, he's a great handcuff if Bijan gets hurt. But, yeah, other than that, I'm not necessarily targeting those guys unless they fall later, just because I just want to go after my running backs first, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really worrying about me. Unless
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for example, like CMC this year, like I know I don't think the injury's serious, but he's kind of hurt right now. So
Yeah.
like whoever gets CMC, like I wouldn't not get the backup. I don't even know who it is. It's still Elijah Mitchell.
No, I think I want to say he like lost that spot.
Yeah, I forget the
in
name of the
training
guy. It's like a rookie maybe, or
camp. Yeah.
but yeah, I don't
got a-
think Mitchell's on the downtrend. In
I got a
regard.
question. Well, would you guys take like both Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery?
Not
No,
at not at
that'd
the not
be-
at the
wow.
price, not at the price at Monty. Because at that,
Monty's ADP, isn't he going like 5th, 6th round right now?
yeah, exactly, and that's your second running back you take in the 5th or 6th round
Yeah.
is on the same
I'm not saying
exact
that's
team
your
as your
second
first.
running back.
Well, okay, even your third. I
Why?
guess if he's your third,
They
because
both finished top 15 last year.
yeah, I think you could
I
just
think they were
find.
only like 2 off.
I think you could find better value. Like, I just don't. I mean, I'll say this: if you're gonna take another running back on the same team that early, that is the team. They are run heavy, and obviously they both are polar opposite running backs, so they both have their own roles. But the price for Monty, I think, is too high. There's way more guys I'd rather take in the 5th and
Yeah.
6th than him.
I don't know, dude. I think it's perfect for him.
But I will say he has to
Perfect.
be your third running back. He has to be your third. If you go
I
Jameer
wouldn't hate
Gibbs,
him as well. If I have Gibbs as one, then
Yeah.
like, I would say he has to be your third. But
yeah, because you don't want both of them being like, you don't want your 1 and 2 the same exact team like that. I don't think that'd be a good idea.
bye week you're screwed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. You gotta think of bye weeks. All right. Want to go through some quarterback rankings.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll say what we're all thinking. Number 1 is Hurts.
I
I-
did put Jalen Hurts onto my number 1 spot
He is
recently.
also my number 1 spot.
Yeah, he's my number one.
Good.
I did
Alright.
have Josh Allen ahead, but yeah, then I changed it.
I feel like Josh Allen's gonna. I mean, he's still gonna finish top 5.
I have him at 2.
But I feel like he's
yeah.
gonna. I feel like he's gonna be more like that 4 or 5th. With Kyler
don't know,
Murray,
he's
Anthony
fin-
Richardson.
Yeah, there's definitely more competition, but I don't know. I think he ran 15 rushing touchdowns last year, and I don't see that changing too much. And he's a hero ball type of guy. They're gonna
Got
be
less weapons now.
well.
I mean, Josh Allen last year, and this is including everybody, not just quarterbacks. This is wide receivers and running backs. Josh Allen finished second in our league,
Mhm.
second overall.
Yeah, he's number 1, number 2, number 1, and
Like he beat
PPR
out Chris
past 4
McCaffrey,
years.
Tyreek Hill.
yeah. I mean, he's disgusting, and I don't see that changing. But if you talk about floor and ceiling, I mean, I think ceiling for Hurts and Josh Allen are relatively the same, but I think the floor is safer on Jalen, just because
Yeah.
the offense as a whole is safer this
Josh
year.
Allen lost a lot of weapons.
Yeah, exactly. How's he going to
Yeah, I
operate
know.
without Diggs? How's he going to operate without
I
Gabe
think-
Davis?
I
think
he
they'll be
operated-
fine.
He operated without him. I don't know what, the last 7 weeks of last season.
Yeah, I pretty much said.
Diggs was a no-show, pretty much.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right, Joe, you starting it off then?
Yeah.
So
you
I got
start.
Hurts at 1, Josh Allen at 2, 3 I got AR.
Hold on a second. Slow down there. Go ahead.
I just think AR, he's coming off an injury. He's got something to prove, and I just think he's going to ball out. I am a little worried, though, because, I doubt they're going to be as aggressive running, like design quarterback runs just because he's coming off that injury.
Think that Steichen
Yeah, I think
squashed that bug and was like,
I think
All
he
right,
said he's a full go.
he's a full go.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect.
I mean, that's why they drafted him.
3's AR. 4 I got Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
5 I got Mahomes just because he's still he may not have 15 rushing touchdowns, but he's still always going to finish top 5, top 8. Number 6 I got Caleb Williams.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Dude,
An idiot.
I'm buying into the Bears offense.
Bro, you
And
can buy
he's the
in,
leader. Hard Knocks. He said it best himself. He went up to his punter and said, "Hey, you're not gonna be punting much." And
Anybody could
I
say
believe
that.
it.
So
I
that's
believe
why
it.
you put him 6.
Yep.
No,
Six.
I don't hate you have confidence in him, but that's over Kyler, over CJ, over Burrow. Woo.
Yes.
Okay.
7 we got Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
8 Jordan Love. 9 we got Dak. I hate that, but he will finish top 12 probably. 10 I got Goff.
Okay.
A little something. 11 Purdy and 12 Tua.
Did you have CJ Stroud on your list?
He's
Do you have
13.
Burrow?
He's 13.
Where's Joe Burrow?
Oh, and Joe Burrow. Wow.
Where's
Right
Burrow?
there. 14.
Below
Yeah.
Tua
Come on. That's,
and Goff.
Good. Hey.
you need to redo your rankings.
We'll see.
Wow.
We'll come back at the end of the year and mine will be spot on.
Okay, that's interesting. I've got Jalen Hurts at 1, got Josh Allen 2. I have Patty at 3. I think they're gonna get back to close to. I mean, not gonna say he's gonna do exactly this, but 2018 Chiefs. They've got so much speed. That's the season he threw 50 touchdowns. Not saying he's doing that,
That is true.
but I mean with Kelsey.
He's old now, though.
He was
He's
old
even
last.
Worthy.
He was old last year and defined. Yeah, Worthy, Rushy, Rice. When Hollywood Brown comes back, I have the ultimate faith. I think he's gonna absolutely ball. I've got Lamar at 4. I've got AR at 5. Then Kyler 6th. I have a Jordan Love 7. He's really primed to just ball. Even if his rushing isn't crazy, he's got so many weapons. I think they're gonna be passing the ball like crazy. Joe Burrow 8. Dak 9. CJ Stroud I have 10, Jaden Daniels number 11, and Brock Purdy 12.
I like that.
The rushing, Daniels does not have to be a good passer. His rushing alone is going. He's gonna. I would place a bet that he'll finish top 12 in fantasy quarterback this
Yeah.
season. I think it's almost a no-brainer.
Do you
His
have
rushing is
Caleb?
so good.
Do you have Caleb on your top 12?
No, he's not on my top 12. I didn't have Goff or Caleb or Tua. Tua would be close to 20 for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a
He
fan
didn't.
of Tua.
I mean, he threw the most passing yards last year and didn't. Hold on.
He finished 11th last year
Let me find that, man.
in QBs. That's why I have him at 12.
Yeah.
He'll sneak back in there again.
I don't know.
I mean, Tyreek Hill. Oh my gosh, Tyreek Hill. I could be 11th.
Yeah. So. Yeah, not as big on CJ. Definitely the limited rushing. And he only threw 23 passing touchdowns. He would need a very significant boost, which
yeah.
is definitely within the realm of possibility. But
Plus, I've been hearing defenses have had a whole off season now to prepare for him.
yeah,
Stroud,
That's
they got a, I'd say a better running back this year. So
yeah. Also, just CJ Stroud's price point in ADP is probably
insane.
the worst thing that I've seen this year. It just makes no sense. Even if you like him that much, take ADP on Sleeper is 46, just crazy. Wait another round, get AR, get Joe Burrow, get Murray. Nuts.
It's crazy.
It's
He's
nuts.
projected to go before
And
those guys.
I pray that someone in our league sees that, and is like, yeah, I want CJ Stroud in the 4th. Do it. leave better players to us. Please do that.
All right.
They're yours.
Number 1, I got Hurts.
Hmm.
Perfect. I'm
Hurts
glad
Hurts
that
is
we
Hurts
can't
is gonna
affect you now.
Hurts is gonna ball
Yeah.
hard this year.
Yep.
2, I got Josh Allen.
Good.
3, I got Lamar.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
4, I got Kyler.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Kyler's gonna have a phenomenal season.
Bullish.
5, I got Mahomes. 6, I have C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Over
Alright.
AR. I've not heard AR yet.
Yeah.
7, I have Joe Burrow.
Also over
8,
AR.
I have Richardson.
Okay.
What's the concern there? Like passing, injury,
Yeah.
both?
Richardson?
Yeah. Like
Over
why?
Burrow-
I mean,
Burrow?
Yeah, I just think with the weapons that Burrow has, I think Richardson has a lot of upside because of his rushing. You know, he's got a cannon for an arm. Frankly, I don't think he's very accurate. Plus, they have
I agree.
Jonathan Taylor, who's a 3-down workhorse running back.
And who else do they have besides Michael Pittman?
Adonai Mitchell, Josh Downs. So Josh Downs will be hurt to start the year. Adonai Mitchell was second-round pick out of Texas. Disgusting. Tight end, that's like Jelani Woods, who's not bad. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's got enough. It's definitely not as good as like Burrow's or
Yeah.
Kyler's, but he's got enough.
I mean, plus he is coming off injury. I mean, they say he's a full go. You just never know. He
They say
could.
that-
Yeah.
They always say that shit.
9, I got Love. 10, I got Dak.
Hmm.
11, I have Purdy. And 12, I have Joe's boy, Caleb.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean,
I like that.
see, if I don't hate that as much, I still think that Jaden Daniels does better than Jordan Love in fantasy wise.
In terms of fantasy.
Terms of fantasy.
Over Jordan Love.
No.
Caleb Williams.
Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams. Williams definitely is a mobile quarterback, but not to the likes of Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is in the Lamar, Kyler, scrambler, that kind of stuff.
Quiet down there for a second.
I wonder who Josh likes.
Brian's going to be watching this. So.
Hey, he said Ryan, you watch this. You told me you wanted late round quarterbacks, so you better not be sniping Hurts up there in the third.
He will. He reaches. Last year I think he took Darren Waller in like the third or fourth round.
He was
so.
very he was very excited for Darren Waller.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. And he took Bijan like
Second overall.
Second.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so excited for him to fall to me too. I had like the 10th pick or something. Every mock he was falling to me.
Yeah,
I think he was second. Saved me though.
All right.
You know the tight ends.
Yeah. Anything else on QBs?
Let me see here.
Yeah. Brackett took Darren Waller at the 4-11.
That's awful.
Who like what was the next like 5 picks?
Drake London, Trevor Lawrence, David Montgomery. I took DJ Moore at the 5-3. Christian Kirk, but like tight ends that went later, Hawkinson. I mean, George Kittle went 2 rounds later. Goddard went 3 rounds later.
Wow.
Yeah, he did have Dalton Kincaid in the 11th, but yeah, that fourth
trade
that fourth on Darren Waller's crazy. Wow, looking at the draft last year, only 3 Darren Waller, 4 guys in the 5th round, but in between the 1st and the 5th in terms of tight ends. I think that changes this year because the tight end looks a lot better this year.
What are your like as far as I guess projections? Like what are your guys' thoughts on like later round guys like Goff, Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, like Kirk Cousins, Stafford, like
To me, they're solid. Like I don't know, they're solid backups. Like I know I have Goff ranked pretty high, but you know they're a lot of those guys you named are just pocket passing quarterbacks.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
I don't.
like the upside. Like if they have a bad game or they're playing a good defense, like his numbers are going to be bad.
Your
Like, there's
draft.
no upside.
Yeah, you're drafting them like not with the ceiling of a QB1 finish, even
Yeah.
QB5 finish, that's for sure. But you're drafting them because that high round pick that you would have used or mid round pick on a quarterback, you use that on a player, a wide receiver, a tight end, a running back that you really trust. So you don't need your quarterback to,
But I'm sure like
do
Goff,
very good.
is a consistent like 12, 15 points
Yeah.
a game type. With the occasional 20 plus, maybe even he hits a 30 piece or something like that.
Yeah, I mean Goff was wow.
Yeah, they're gonna
okay.
score a lot of. They're gonna
Goff was
score this
up
year.
Goff was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 30 touchdowns, 4,500 yards. But I mean, I would say out of those guys you just named, Goff is probably my favorite, just because he's surrounded. The O line's fantastic. He's got amazing running backs. He's got fantastic receivers. So like, he's the most like safe. His floor. His floor is very, very high, but his ceiling is also not very high. His ceiling is low. But 10th round, 11th round, Goff's a fine pick.
What did Stafford finish last year?
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, 20.
So
Only
I feel like he could.
he could with a
easy-
full
Yeah,
now that he has
Cooper
Cooper
Kupp.
back,
full Coop,
oh,
full Puka, Kyron. Yeah, he threw 24 touchdowns last year, 3,900 yards.
I mean, he might be able to sneak in the top
I mean,
10 or 12 or something.
He could have a golf type year like
Yeah.
like golf did last year. I don't hate that. I will never draft Brock Purdy. I just don't have. I don't like the Niners.
I hate the Niners.
Yeah, I hate them.
That's
so-
wrong.
I don't know. Pretty much comes down to the hate of the 49ers. I'd have other players on the Niners, but not Brock Purdy.
I mean, there is
That's the
let's
system QB.
there is there's 9 other guys in our league. I guess we should pick on some of the other ones, not just Ryan.
Nah.
He might be the only one that watches this. I don't know. Although I think Jack was watching it.
I think he did make some comments that
Yeah.
sounded like he watched it for sure.
All right, we can go tight end rankings for this year. When do you guys want to start?
I can't wait.
Oh no! All right, I'll start. I don't.
This is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. I think Joey, you said we were talking. Your number 2 is somebody that's out of pocket, so that's pretty interesting. Number 1, I have Sam Laporta. I will say at price, I think he's too high. Like he's going in the 2nd round sometimes, or at the very beginning of the 3rd.
Yeah.
For me as a tight end, I think that's too high.
Yeah,
But
tough decision.
rookie last year, and he did so amazing. So he's a beast. Travis Kelce, number 2. I know he maybe had a bit of a fall off last year, but God, that Chief offense just feels so safe. He feels so safe and reliable. So
He's like pretty much the red zone threat.
he's the red zone threat. He's the big body guy out there. So him and Mahomes, the connection is unlike anybody else in the NFL.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, I have at number 3. Absolutely balled. I know he balled without a top receiver. They didn't have one last year, but even with even with Marvin, Trey McBride's the number 2 option there. I think he's just going to succeed. Mark Andrews, number 4. He's kind of like Kelsey. He's a vet. He's been around a while. Lamar trusts him. Honestly, he's probably the number 1 over Zay Flowers, in my opinion. Maybe not. We'll see. But
I don't hate that opinion.
yeah, he's a beast. George Kittle, number 5. He could move up I think he still finished pretty dang good last year.
He was 5
Yeah.
last year.
He's 2 last year. Oh, he was 5. He was 5. No, you're right. Yeah. And especially if I don't know what's happening with Ayuk. I don't know if anybody does, but
Yeah. Who knows?
hopefully he goes. Not to the Commanders. But
Commanders, the Steelers,
go to
one
the
of
Steelers.
those.
Yeah. If he is definitely not coming back, Kittle could have even a bigger year for
Yeah.
sure. Number 6, Dalton Kincaid. He was a first-round tight end last year. They wanted wide receiver last year. Couldn't get any of those guys.
Joe, why are you
Joey-
smiling?
Yeah, Joe's smiling.
Kincaid, dude.
Okay.
Who else does Josh Allen have at this point? Kincaid. I have Kincaid ranked number 5. Kincaid, I think, is a
I
top.
thought Kincaid was your 2.
no.
You're smiling so
Oh,
much.
no.
Okay. Yeah, if Kincaid at 6. Kincaid could finish as the tight end 1.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely could see
I'm
that.
very high on Kincaid this year.
Again, first round draft capital. He did good last year. I know they have Dawson Knox, but they're bringing in those new guys. Yeah, Dawson.
Kincaid's
I know.
team.
Yeah.
He's
The
old.
Josh Allen Kincaid connection this year is going to be, I don't know, the top 3 duo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got Curtis
Shoot.
Samuel.
He's got a turf toe. I think he'll be ready week 1, but it might hinder him a little bit. Yeah, it might linger a little bit.
See, Kincaid's healthy and ready to go.
At 7, I have Evan Ingram. I'm
Finished
bullish.
second last year, dude.
Yeah, I'm bullish on the Jags offense as a whole. I know they brought in Brian Thomas. I still think Ingram, he's kind of that safety blanket for Trevor Lawrence. Had like 100 plus targets last year. Think he's going to ball. I've got Ferguson at 8. Red zone machine. Just gets targets in that red zone.
Wait.
You look. What?
No, you can go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Besides CD, it's like who they have. Brandon Cooks, he's fine, but he's an aging older receiver. I think Ferg is going to just soak up targets. You have something to say?
Evan Ingram actually had 143 targets.
There you go. I mean, that's
Which
that's
is
wide
the
receiver 1.
highest.
Yeah,
That's
that's
insane.
that's literally wide receiver 1 territory for
Yeah.
teams. Now,
Yeah,
do I think he? Yeah, go ahead.
The
Who's
next second highest was T.J. Hawkinson with 127.
Yeah. So I don't think he does another 140 because
No,
they
that's absurd.
got Brian Thomas. Christian Kirk, I believe, was hurt sometime last year as well. But I mean, 110 to 120 is well within the range.
Yeah.
So you gotta love that. Kyle Pitts, I have 9. He could ball. Look, the breakout could be here.
He's
Kirk
a big
Cousins.
what if.
He's one of the biggest what ifs in fantasy.
Yeah.
He's still only like 24.
Yeah.
Like he's super young, super athletic. He could also finish tight end 1. He could have 1,000 plus yards, 10 plus touchdowns. It's
Kirk
within the
loves
realm.
his tight ends.
Yeah,
So he could easily finish.
I
top.
just in that offense, they also have Drake London. They also have Bijan. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Bijan's going to be a big thing. So, in terms of his volume share compared to these other tight ends, probably going to be a little bit lower. So, still going to be great. David Njoku, number 10, Brock Bowers, number 11, and Pat Freiermuth, number 12. Especially if they don't get Ayuk, Freiermuth is the number 2 guy on that team. And, Brock Bowers, during the preseason, they were putting him at wide receiver, in, out, so he's kind of like a Swiss Army knife for them, and I could definitely see him balling.
I saw that they said that he had to earn his reps by blocking. He had to
Oh.
block before he would get some passes.
Wow, well, they do like to run the ball over there, so.
Yeah, you know who they got? Zamir White.
Meh.
All right, I'll run it through now.
Yeah, alright.
Laporta, number 1.
Yep, okay.
We know.
Who's
number
this
2,
number
Kyle
2?
Pitts.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Kyle, this is
you've been
finally
high.
the year. This is
This is
finally
the
the
year.
year, dude. Like since he's been drafted, Kyle Pitts is gonna be top 5 tight end. Kyle Pitts is gonna be this. This is the year, dude. They've been moving him to wide receiver. He's got a reliable quarterback, and this is finally the year that they use him, and he's gonna ball. Travis
Okay.
Kelce, number 3, just because he's the reliable old guy. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Andrews, number 4. Same thing, just that reliable guy. Kincaid, 5. Josh Allen's new favorite target. I got Kittle at 6th.
Okay.
I got Goddard at 7. I just think in the new offense, Goddard's going to get the ball out. I know there's a lot of
Might be a
mouths
hair
to
high.
feed,
Yeah, that's
but
mouths to feed and an injury. He gets hurt every single year.
and then we got Njoku at 8. I got Dalton Schultz at 9.
Oh, that's
I'm
wouldn't
liking
even
Dalton Schultz.
That's the 4th option on that team.
I'm still liking Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
McBride
that's-
at 10.
McBride at 10.
I didn't even
McBride
think
at
about.
10.
Are you serious?
So you think Dalton Schultz, the 4th option on that team, is going to finish
I
better
think
than
Marvin
Trey
Harrison
McBride?
is going to eat that much.
No,
No.
but not. Yeah,
McBride-
Marvin Harrison could go crazy, and McBride would still be fine. Even if Marvin Harrison got
It's gonna knock him out
100.
of that 10th. It's gonna knock him down to the 10th
No,
spot.
no. That's crazy. Marvin Harrison could have 180 targets, and Trey McBride would still finish better than Dalton Schultz.
And then Brock Bowers.
Trey McBride finished 10th last year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
First 10 again. And then I got
Easy top 5.
Sanat
Trey McBride.
at 12.
Who at 12?
Hey,
Don't say Taysom Hill.
No, he
it's
said
not.
Senate.
Or Senate, however you say his name.
You can't say his name. He shouldn't be in your top 12.
He's a rookie. I'm still learning. But yeah,
I will say
I'm
with
number 2.
McBride, he didn't really play until week 6, and then he absolutely balled. So,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
yeah,
Yeah, he didn't have Kyler for half the season, and he still balled.
yeah.
Once they traded Zach Ertz,
Senate. I mean,
Something
I don't,
you didn't
I
go
don't,
to Philly.
I don't mind Senate, but man, top 12.
that
Top
is
12 is
weird.
aggressive.
Hot takes.
Yeah,
Hot takes.
they're gonna be cold.
Nope. I finally have somewhere to express all these hot takes in my brain.
Mm-hmm. What do you got, Josh?
All right, I got Laporta number 1, Kelsey number 2. I got Ferguson number 3.
Damn.
Wow. Don't hate that. Don't hate that.
It's pretty much CD and Ferguson at
Yeah.
this point. And with
Mhm.
Lamb not showing up to camp, it could take him a couple weeks to get in shape.
Mhm.
That's how injuries happen, whatever. I think Ferguson is going to get loaded with targets. 4, I got McBride. 5, I got Pitts. 6, I got Andrews. 7, I got Kincaid. 8, I have Kittle. 9, Ingram. 10, Njoku. 11, Goddard. And 12, Schultz. That's a solid list right there.
It is. I just, well, I'm very in the opposite direction on Dalton Schultz.
I like him. Really like him.
I mean, I think he's
2 out of 3.
I think he's a good streamer.
He finished 11th last year.
Yeah, and that's without
was
Stephon
good.
Diggs. That's
Yeah,
with Tank Dell hurt a bunch of games.
Dude, I don't even know if I would put you. You said Dalton Schultz is 4th. I don't know, dude. I
What?
think you said he's a 4th option. I think he's still the 3rd, dude. Stephon Diggs.
I think
is the
he's
4th
like
option.
second, third option.
I think Stephon Diggs is gonna play probably 6 games before he pieces out.
Crazy.
He might walk off the field like Antonio Brown did. I don't know.
I mean, all right, that I don't disagree with.
I mean, are we all in agreement? Diggs on the Texans, like, doesn't seem like it's going to be
I mean,
that great.
If he could play well with others, it would be great. He's just like he's got that Antonio Brown diva status. Like
yeah.
Yeah, if he's not getting the ball.
yeah.
The talent's there. I mean, he still put
Yeah.
up a good year
Yeah.
last year. I just think that Stroud, such a good connection with Nico and Tank Dell, and
Dalton Schultz.
there is a possibility where all three are 1,000-yard receivers. I could see it happening.
Stephon Diggs.
Yes, he could still be a 1,000-yard receiver. He put up 1,100 yards last year.
Yeah, as wide receiver 1.
Yeah, I'm saying that C.J. Stroud has that in his bag, where they pass the ball
Not
so
with
much.
23 touchdowns.
Well, yeah, obviously you got to explode, but I think that's in the realm of possibilities.
I think Schultz has a faith and a connection in Schultz that he'll find him.
Yeah, after he looks for his first, second, and third
Especially in the
read.
red zone. I'd say red zone. He's going Diggs Schultz, or Schultz Diggs, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
He
Even
ain't looking for Tank Dell in the red zone.
That's true.
Yeah, because you're going to be throwing a 40-yard bomb to Tank Dell to scores
That doesn't
before they
always
get in the
work,
red zone.
bro. Sometimes you just got to play some good old physical football and throw it to your big old tight end.
Yeah, that's fine. Just, I mean, I'm better with Josh's ranking. What did you have him? Where did you have him, Joe?
Josh had him at 12th. I had him 9th.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, mine's better.
It's 3. Give me a break.
no,
That's
but
a lot.
you
That's a lot.
have Trey McBride below him, dude.
By 1.
Yeah, but they shouldn't even be in the conversation,
Marvin Harrison
bro.
gonna be that good.
I don't understand, bro. It doesn't. You could think Marvin Harrison is going to have a better
More
season than.
targets.
Yeah, even if,
2,000
bro,
yards.
even if he puts up those stats that you're saying, McBride still has a better chance
Yeah.
than Dalton Schultz. Absolutely.
Easy.
Bro, he could throw him the ball 20 times a game.
We'll see what happens.
He could have 20
yeah.
targets.
There's no way Schultz comes close to the targets that McBride's gonna get.
Yeah, the volume's just not there.
No.
We'll see.
Even the touchdowns ain't there.
Yeah. Tripping. Crazy.
We'll see.
He's
Please.
definitely tripping or something.
Yeah, he's on something.
Let's go fantasy football.
Wicked.
Any other tight ends that you left off your list that you're?
I mean, I'll say this one. I guess it'd be a late sleeper. I don't even think he goes drafted, but Colby Parkinson for the Los Angeles Rams. I didn't even really know about this guy till a few weeks ago. I mean, he signed a 3-year, $22 million deal in the offseason to come from Seattle to the Rams, and they do not have Tyler Higbee for a while. I think he'll come back this year, but he tore his ACL, some in that range. So Parkinson's the top tight end on a good offense with Matt Stafford. Don't hate it.
Fourth option though.
Yeah, fourth option that you get like undrafted.
Yeah,
It's
but
great.
he doesn't have him in his top 12.
That's great. Yeah, I don't have him in my top 12 either.
Joe, what about you? Any dumb takes on tight ends?
No, you already heard all mine. I don't really have any sleeper tight ends.
I mean,
what about
Komet?
Komet? What about Cole Komet?
I think I had him in like, I don't know, 15, but that's just because like
He's
tight
like the
ends,
fifth option.
Yeah, but the tight end, like the drop off rate on like 10 to like 20 for tight ends
It's
is like,
crazy.
is
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
Mhm.
So I think Cole Komet even being the 5th or 6th option will still
How about
probably make it in the top 15.
How about Mr. Taysom Hill, man?
Yeah, same thing, dude.
That's-
He'll have a game where he throws for 3 touchdowns, and that'll bump him right up the chains.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like Pat Farmer though on the Steelers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can
He's a little sleepy.
he can
sleepy
squeak in there close to the top 10 probably.
I can
Yep.
see that.
Number 12 there.
What did he finish last year? He was 28 last year. He only played 12 games though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did get hurt.
Packers have kind of a 2 tight end set.
Yeah, and the receivers there are
Yeah.
just there's too many good ones.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs in the backfield.
Yeah.
Don't love that.
Josh Jacobs.
You guys like who's your favorite receiver on that team? Is it still Christian Watson? Is it
I think
I mean, I
what's
think
his name, Reed.
Reed is like most likely is the one. Although at his ADP,
there isn't a true one.
I don't love it. Yeah,
No.
Christian Watson, I would say he's the one who has the most chance to
Be the
like be not only well, I think Reed has a better chance to be the one, but in terms of blasting up like the rankings and being like a top 12 receiver is Christian
Yeah,
Watson because
totally.
of his size and speed, his athleticism is like a true alpha.
Stay healthy, dude. He's
X
really
receiver,
healthy.
exactly. Stay healthy. And at cost, I like him 1,000 times better. I like Romeo Dobbs. I like Dontavian Wicks. I'm
Yeah.
kind of cooling on Jaden Reed just because of where he goes in drafts. I don't love his price.
It's hard to take one of those receivers.
It is.
Don't
It's
know
a
which
toss-up.
one is
Like,
gonna.
We really, you truly don't. You can't
I
go
mean,
into the season
yeah,
saying,
Every year, like, they switches his wide receiver.
Every week it could be a different receiver that
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
off.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I know we talked about this in text, but what do you guys think about the Eagles trading for Dotson?
I don't hate it. I don't. It's not like I don't think it's monumental. It's a nice pickup. I didn't hate John Ross's 3.
No, he wouldn't start
He had a
as the
good-
3 anyway. I mean,
he
he
had
had
a
a
good
fine
camp,
camp,
but
but
yeah.
He
He wasn't gonna start over
Jahan Dotson is a crazy good pickup. Because what did we give up? Only the 3rd and like
well,
the
a
5th?
third, a third,
7s.
a third and 2/7, and we got Dotson and a 5th back, and that third was a pick that we got through a trade before, so like it technically wasn't our own pick.
Yeah.
So like if you
Yeah,
kind of
Howie did cook. Howie continue
He's
to
got-
do what Howie does.
Yeah, he's got 2 years. I mean, this is only his third
Yeah, I
year.
know.
He's a former first-round pick out of Penn State. Pretty dang good rookie year. I mean, I will say this. They did an interdivisional trade with a wide receiver going into their third year. It does definitely give me, like, there's a reason they got rid of him. They didn't think he
Yeah.
was good enough to
I
play
thought
on
he
their
was.
team.
I thought he was like fighting in camp or something.
Yeah, he was. And, like,
Would you wanna
obviously.
play for the Commanders?
What?
I said, would you want to play for the Commanders, dude?
No, but
Probably
that's
sucked
not.
ass.
when he got drafted.
No, that's not the reason why he's playing bad all of a sudden.
No, but like he never really. I mean, Sam Howell was his quarterback. I know Sam
Yeah.
Howell balled, but Sam
But
Howell threw 50 interceptions.
It definitely gives me concern that they're willing to get rid of him to an interdivision team. It kind of shows that they really don't have faith in him, like, at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but I also at the same time I put my faith in Howie that he thinks that we can, unlock that value
Yeah.
that he had in the first year. Again, he's going to be he's our wide receiver 3. He's not playing as a wide receiver 2.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like it. I think we needed
And the
help.
Commanders could have done that. In case they are, they might have that IU trade.
Yeah,
I mean,
extra
yeah,
capital,
Just
go get
making
IU.
room.
Mm-hmm.
I think
absolutely.
he'd be good as a wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I don't think fantasy-wise it's
No,
He's
got
nothing
nothing.
Yeah, like,
until
Like,
AJ
6
Brown,
touchdowns a year.
AJ Brown or
year.
Hurts, or AJ Brown or Smith get hurt. Then you might want to pick him up for a week, but that's it.
I can see
Yeah.
him finishing with like 700 yards, 600 yards, and 6
No.
touchdowns.
No.
That's a little.
This is a solid year for your guy.
That's a little much.
I think his cap hit next year is like, I saw it was like 1.5 million or something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to be much. That fifth-year option, if you pick it up, would get more expensive, but he's essentially we got a 24-year-old receiver
Yeah.
for 2 years. Like, I like it. Former first-round guy.
Catch the ball.
Only helps Scary Terry.
Yeah,
Terry
and now
McLaurin.
their wide receiver too. It's like Luke McCaffrey's going to be fighting for that,
Really
and
helps us. And,
I've heard good things about Luke McCaffrey though.
I forgot. I
Him
mean,
and-
hey,
him and
I've
Da-
also
yeah,
heard good
your
things.
last
him and
name's
Daniels.
McCaffrey. I hope.
Yeah, him and Daniels have had a good connection in camp.
I think it helps your boy, whatever his last name is, Sinnott.
Yeah, that's why
a
he's
ton.
12. Rookie QB. Who's going to depend on the most? That rookie.
McCaffrey.
No, he's going to depend on the 29-year-old veteran receiver in Terry McLaurin.
Dude,
And they're going to be
McLaurin-
dumping the ball off like crazy to Austin Eckler, like crazy.
I'm telling you now, McLaurin and Daniels are gonna dominate this year. I'm saying it right now. You heard it.
But what does dominate mean for Terry?
Let me see.
His best, I think his
Yeah,
best
I mean,
season ever
did
is
you even
is
have Terry in your top 12?
14.
Huh?
I don't remember if you had Terry in your top 12 or not. Did you?
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, Terry, 2022.
Yeah, the trade didn't happen yet.
Yeah, in 2022,
Oh,
I mean this is PPR, but he finished 14th in 2022. That's his highest. His lowest is 29th. He finishes in the 20s 4 of his 5 years. So, like, do you think that he could finish as high as 14 with a rookie quarterback in Jane Daniels?
I think so. I heard a report today. They said if let's just say if Marvin Harrison wasn't in this draft, or if Marvin Harrison wasn't who he was, Daniels. Oh no, it wasn't Harrison. It was Caleb Williams. They were saying that Daniels could have been the number 1 pick over Caleb Williams. That's how good he is.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I think he's great.
mhm.
I think he's great this first year for rushing, though. I mean, I'm not saying that his passing is going to be bad, but if anyone's going to support a top guy, it'll be Williams over Jane Daniels, in my opinion.
Dude, Williams looks so good. He looks so good.
He's trash.
Dude, he is balling.
Dude, did you see? I think we all saw that throw that he had in that preseason game.
Yeah, that was
That's
disgusting.
Did you see the video of Bryce Young doing it the year before?
I did see that.
The exact same,
No,
the
don't
exact
do
same
that.
throw. It
I
was
did
the
see that. No,
exact.
but yeah,
But
I did
Bryce
see that.
Young top weapon was
But
Adam
there was-
Thielen.
There was a throw he also had in that game, Caleb Williams. He was running out to his right, and he threw a dot to a guy in the back corner of the end zone. It was ruled an incompletion because they said the receiver was out, but it was like, I mean, a bullet, an absolute bullet on the dime. Yeah, I mean,
you
Caleb's
can't
gonna
compare him to Bryce Young. He had Adam Thielen and DJ Chark.
He'll be better this year. He might
I hope
sneak
they
in.
are.
He might sneak in.
I feel
They'll be
bad
better.
for them.
They'll be better, but they still could be the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah,
But
remember the
I think
Patriots.
Denver might have that.
You think
have that
Denver?
already
You think Bo Nix is
beat.
gonna be that bad?
they're not good.
Denver's gonna be
I'm with you.
awful.
They're not good. They don't.
Not
They're,
as worse as the Patriots.
yeah, I mean,
Or the,
all right.
or
It-
the Panthers. The Panthers could like surprise. Like they could surprise everyone, win like 8 games, 9 games.
Patriots are definitely my pick to be the worst team.
Yeah, dude, they don't
Yeah.
have anything going for them.
No, and I mean, just losing trading away Matthew Judon,
Yeah,
another
well,
piece on the defense.
Yeah, they're rebuilding. They're getting Shador Sanders.
No, they have Drake May.
Okay. Travis Hunter.
Yeah, they could get Trav. Good thing Belichick's not there. I don't
Those-
think
those
don't think
two
he
are-
would love him.
Those two are the most overhyped players I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're not a Colorado guy.
No, they're gonna be terrible in the NFL.
I think they'll be.
I don't know. Travis Hunter's athleticism is wicked. To be able to play corner like that and wide receiver is pretty crazy.
Yeah, like do you think he would do that in the league? Or like do you think they would even let him?
Oh man,
You're
that's a
asking-
tough one.
You're asking for it.
I'm gonna say that he would be pushing.
He's gonna try. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Um,
at least maybe like like third down or something. Like he comes in, locked down, just locked down.
Well, if he's drafted as a wide receiver, no, I don't think they're going to be like, yo, go play some snaps at corner. But if he's drafted as a corner, yes, they would absolutely use him as a receiver, like in packages and things like that.
That's true.
Yeah. Imagine his payday though. You're gonna pay him as a corner, or you're gonna pay him as a.
Yeah,
receiver?
hey, that's why he wants to do both,
Tough.
because he wants to get paid as both.
That'd be
On a
disgusting.
crazy amount of money.
All right, rankings are set. We're ready for tomorrow.
Oh baby.
Someone,
Yeah,
someone. I think someone in this group here is gonna get pretty ticked off tomorrow. Someone's gonna screw us.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking one thing that I'm thinking, and in our mock drafts, Cooper Cup falls to us. No chance
he's
that he
not-
falls
He's
to
not
us.
falling.
No
That's
chance.
what sucks. That's what
Someone,
sucks.
I know, someone is taking someone could take him the first pick in the third.
Yeah.
Honestly, he has no shot. That man is falling to us. That's just one guy I thought of off the top of my head that he's going way below what I think he'll actually go. And Stephon Diggs is going way higher than he's actually going to go.
I hope someone takes Diggs.
Hey, I hope so. I hope they take him before one of us and pushes a better receiver back.
I feel like somebody in the first round could take Puka, which would
I can see
yeah.
someone doing that.
Which
That's a
would help.
possibility.
but I don't understand how he's fallen out of the first round. But
Puka?
Because
Yeah.
of Cooper.
Dude, just because
Cool.
of Cup.
But I also don't
Yeah,
hate
I
if
mean,
I don't hate if you also take
Like,
you
like,
take
like
Puka
all
in the
those-
first.
All those rookie records, you gotta be worth the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah, like it's not bad.